Hello, beautiful people. This is Kim Jayde, and we are right here in Times Square in the heart of New York City. And this is Kickin' It with Kim Jayde.
Ain't no stopping me. It's a strong going robbery. It's been many on the patch, had to copy me. But you need design on your feet just to walk with me. Ain't no stopping me. It's a strong going robbery. They can't do it for me.
On this season of Kickin' It with Kim Jayde, we are traveling all over America and South Africa, interviewing some of the most interesting personalities in music, in fashion, in art, and of course in sneaker culture.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic got to say. I got him picking up the pieces.
Right now, I am in the Sharks locker room with the one and only, guys, Boogieman is in the building, Jurenzo, Julius, hey!
What's up, guys?
Welcome to Kickin' It! You get to work with living legends and icons that have won numerous world champions for the country.
Yeah.
Did you ever think this would be your life when you were a little boy, dreaming of playing pro rugby?
I hoped.
Yeah.
I hoped. So I kind of had a thought in the back of my head, but it was always a dream to be surrounded by special players like this.
Mm-hmm.
So being here is just, dream come true.
Share the come up story.
So I was born in Namibia, played some rugby there, and then I played under 13 Craven Week. I got a scholarship at one of the schools in Cape Town, Paul Roos Gymnasium. And since then it's just been good. I came to the Sharks, been here for 3 years actually. But yeah, everything's just great.
Just the dream.
Just everything I expected.
I think we see so many of these sports documentaries now, and they're becoming more and more common and mainstream, Netflix and everything. And we see the highlight reel, right? We see I was discovered and now I'm playing pro. And I feel like that's really, it's almost cutting the story short, because the fans and the people that love you and the people that aspire to be you one day actually don't see the journey and how hard it is and the struggles and challenges that come with it. So for example, leaving Namibia to come to another country means you had to sacrifice leaving your friends, your home, everything that you knew, to start again in a completely new country.
Yes.
How challenging was, as a Zimbabwean, I can really relate to that.
Yeah.
But maybe tell me a little bit more about what that was like for you.
It was quite hard at first. I went home like every 2 weeks in the first year. But after a while I got used to it, especially because of my personality. I'm also a bit of an introvert. So it was kind of, after the second year, it started becoming like a normal thing. And then my sister also moved to Cape Town, so she was close by, which our parents come by very often, especially when I play. They might come this weekend as well, so they support me really, really good, and they're there when I need them to be. But it was tough, but as time went by, it was easier.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, now I made it. Now I'm chilling with the Sharks.
Now it's like, it's all worth it. It was all worth it,
Do you have some practical advice or tips that you would give to somebody that's looking to go into the pro athlete space? Besides, don't do drugs.
I would just say be patient, because it is a long journey. Like some people's journey are longer than others. Luckily for me, it wasn't that long. But if you don't make it immediately, don't give up or don't lose patience. Just keep going and wait your turn.
And talk to me a little bit about the mental fortitude and strength it takes to be a player, not only to get into it, but to stay in, to then compete, to then perform in front of tens of thousands of people, to then also dealing with the social media aspect. Because I don't think that's something we give you guys enough credit for. It's like when you guys are doing great, everyone praises you and it's amazing. And then if the team is just having an off day, it's like, now you guys hate me now. Oh wow, I was the man last weekend. Now what? Like,
but that's how it goes. Sometimes I just don't pay mind to that, but it does sort of feel good to be liked, you know. But also the people that like you might be the same people that break you down. So it's tough. But yeah, like you said, you might play 1 week and then the next week you're not playing. So you have to fight with yourself. You have to fix everything you did wrong and then continue going, because once you get the opportunity, it just takes one game for you to be recognized, and then that game can change a lot.
Step is successful. The line break, brilliant support onto the left hand side. So far it doesn't need it. So far it's got the power. Oh, unbelievable. Jurenzo, Julius. First real touch. And it's a magical one for the youngster.
and in the off days, is it just you saying, Boogieman, you got this, stay strong? Or is it, are you leaning on God? Or is it, I'm calling my mom and she's reminding me why I'm here? Like, what is it?
My family,
yeah,
very strong. Also God, we are a very religious family, especially my dad. So he kind of grinded that into our heads from a young age. And yeah, when my dad calls me, we speak about everything. But usually on my off days, I sort of don't want to think about rugby.
Valid.
Because I also want to have a life outside.
Yes.
So that's the main thing. When I'm not involved with rugby, I don't think about it. I don't do nothing rugby, except when it like this weekend we have a big game.
Yeah.
Today was an off day.
Yeah.
So I had to watch a little bit of videos.
Yeah.
And, you know, get up to speed.
Okay, let's go into a lighter note. When you come to join the Sharks, is there some kind of initiation that the senior players put the younger newbies, newcomers into? I feel like that's a thing. I feel like you can tell me this is a safe space. Nothing hectic. Nothing like, oh, we have to run across the field naked. Like, just no. Like, oh, we have to wear whatever, or we have to arrive early and clean the boots of the other players. Like, what is it? Is there nothing?
Actually not.
Oh, really? That's like an American thing then only?
Yeah, I think so, because usually just after you get your first cap, the team will sit in a circle with some drinks in the middle, and then the new cap players would come up and they would have to down a glass of drink. That's
nice. What are we downing? Is it like we're mixing all the drink? Okay, cool.
Beer.
I need to chill. Clearly, in Zimbabwe, hey, we drink, guys. We drink.
Nah.
You've had the pleasure and opportunity of obviously traveling around the country with the team. Are there any really cool memories that stand out for you with the guys?
Around the country or
anywhere?
International, I think there was one time we went to Edinburgh. We had like Easter eggs to do. We had to be at a karaoke bar or something like this, like all types of things we had to do before the end of the day.
Okay.
And then we'll all meet at some place. And
wait, so it's like a scavenger hunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they would say like, each team gets like a list of things to do. And then you have to do them all and you have to show proof that you did it. Otherwise you can't come back to the place.
Valid.
And then you lose. And then they pick a winner of who did it the best or who had the most fun or something like that. And yeah.
What were some of the things you had to do?
So we had to drink Jameson shots at least 5 places.
Oh, nice!
So, yeah, and a Guinness at 5 different pubs. And we had to do a karaoke song as well.
That's super fun, man.
It was
It's
nice.
like a nice like team building.
Yeah, and then at the end of the night we all got together, the whole team, and then we just spent the night at one place.
Such a big vibe.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
You are so young, but already have accomplished so much. Are there some more goals that you have in your career that you're hoping to accomplish?
A lot.
Yes.
A lot more. Well, first, I just want to be the best in my position where I'm at. Speaking at the Sharks, it's quite difficult because I have to fight with Lucanio. So yeah, it's a battle, but it's good for me because then I can learn from him as well. Take everything I can and do my thing as well on top of that. But yeah.
Who would you say would be people that are in your industry, in your field, that have been mentors for you?
Lucanio definitely, under the East Asian as well.
Oh, fine.
And mostly all the senior players, if I can say that.
Yeah.
Because I'll chat to them about certain things because they've experienced more than I have.
Yeah.
Just because they've been in the game longer than I have been playing. So I'll touch base if I have something that I'm unsure of or something that I'd like to know of the experience, and I'll ask them what went through your head here. What do you do when you have a bad game, for instance? How do you get over that, especially on this level? And then they would just give me some feedback, and I'll take that advice and see how it works for me. Yeah.
We ask every guest on the show, what is the legacy you wish to leave behind when you're done playing rugby? And here we can manifest, because you're young and fresh in the game. So it's like World Cup champion, we want to hold the trophy. We want a Nike collab sneaker. We want big. And also, this is amazing because if and when it does happen, you're going to throw back to the interview with Kim Jayde that time.
I'm a poster.
And you're like, oh my God, and it's here. So, legacy, dream big, what is it?
Yes, sir. My goals that I want to end my career on is definitely being one of the best Springboks to be in my position. The World Cup winner would be a dream. World Rugby Player of the Year.
Ooh.
That's one that I've always had my sights on. So I'm working towards that. And in terms of legacy, I just want to sort of be a badass.
Yes!
If I can say that.
Perfect. Oh, Jurenzo, you're amazing. I had so much fun.
Yeah, this is.
And I wish all the good things for you.
Thank you.
And
so
tomorrow
much.
we're going to kick ass as well. Love that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
I don't think you guys understand. I'm sitting with a Springbok player, a Nike athlete, obviously Sharks rugby player, Aphelele Fassi, and the crowd goes wild. Thank you for joining us on Kickin' It.
Thank you for having me.
This is gonna be super fun, super easy, super chill. We're gonna get to know you. All right. Okay. We kind of chatted off cam a little bit about how in so many of these sports documentaries we see the highlight reel, right? And I hate to say it, but so often they'll show, especially of us people of color, coming from such a rough background, and then they got a scholarship, and now they're traveling the world. And there's so many parts in between that are left out, because if I'm a child I'm from Zimbabwe. If I'm from Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, and I look at you and I'm like, oh my gosh, I aspire to have his life and his career. How do I get there? How do we get there?
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest thing I would say is like in South Africa, schools play a big role in how you get forward in life. But also like once you get forward in life, it's like the struggle of like how a youngster would do things is like they struggle to ask for like help, and they want to do things like to themselves, and they want to reserve to themselves. But like asking for help is like the best thing that you ever do. I think for me, it's like when I got here at the Sharks, and there were guys that I looked up to, and I said, oh, one day I want to be there. You know, I want to sit in this changing room. And yeah, this changing room was different from now, but I was like, I want to sit in that changing room. I want to be able to sit next to Beast, Terra, this guy, and I was like, how do I get there? And the simple thing that I did was like, just ask like, how do I get there? What do I have to do? Who do I have to speak to? And everything. And just having good people around you that motivate you, it brings the best out of you. Just brings the best out of you. And also you have to be, I guess people always say discipline.
Yeah.
But like discipline for me is like, if you know you love something and you want to achieve something, no one should tell you to be disciplined, you know what I mean? You'll just automatically do it. But also knowing like what it takes to do it, because all the glory that is shown after you do something, no one sees the struggle.
Exactly.
You know, so I think the struggle is good, and you should, it's tough to say now, but like you should love the struggle to achieve something.
Exactly, because it's all part of the journey. Also, it makes it sweeter once you do accomplish all the success, right?
Yeah.
I really like that you touched on the kind of the glossy, glamorous part that when you finally make it, and the fact that having mentorship and seeking advice and not being afraid to almost humble yourself and say, listen, bro, I actually don't know what to do when it comes to this contract. I actually don't know, do I need management? Do I need representation? How did you go from being a local athlete, then international pro athlete, now we signed to Roc Nation Sports? How does that conversation even start?
Nah, it was a tough one because I knew nothing, like you're saying, about contracts, like in high school. Like,
because also that's not your
nothing.
job. Your job is to be the best in your team, the
yeah.
best in your country at
I
rugby.
knew nothing, and it was like, oh, here's a contract. I was like, okay, like sign.
Also, this person's giving you a break, right?
Yeah.
Or they're going to help you get into the industry. So you're super
You never know,
excited.
yeah. And you never know if like, am I really gonna be in the industry? And like how far I will go? And
Exactly.
I knew nothing about it, and so who helped me was like my sister. Was like, she knew, my brother knew Tara, and that's how we spoke. And then how we spoke, I was like, then obviously like mentorship again. Tara was like, nah, do it like this and everything, but speak to a certain person like this, and speak to this agent, or try to speak to this agent, because they've helped me and so many players that have become like Springboks, and I feel like he's the right person to do. And that's how it happened and everything. And then got here, it was so crazy. And then I think in 2019, just after the World Cup, Sia texted me, and I was like, bro, like, you know, it's so crazy in a sense, like, because it was when he texted me about what is going to happen and what I'm going to say now, it's like, I didn't believe it, but it's like, I just signed with Roc Nation, and they were asking about a young athlete that they want, and they wanted you. So I was like, firstly, who's Roc Nation?
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know who Roc
Okay,
Nation
quickly
is.
Google.
Roc Nation.
Roc
I said,
Nation.
oh, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean.
I was like, so Jay-Z said he wanted me. So I was like, nah. He's like, no, obviously they work in departments and everything, but they wanted you. So I was like, okay, I don't know how this is gonna work out. So I go back to my sister again, and we had like a lot of meetings and everything. And at the end of the day, I just decided that if the best wants me and they want to see the best out of me, I'll stick with the best and be around the best people and everything. So that's who I signed with, and I said, okay, like, what's next? Like my objective and what I'm thinking is like, what's next? What can you deliver? How can you help me? How can I help you? And it's
You
just
actually
been
put that pressure on them as well. You're like, okay,
100%.
cool, we signed to you and I'm super grateful, but now what are you doing for me?
Yeah, 100%. And like, what can I do for you? Like, where can you help me? Where can you mentor me into this rugby journey? And how can you make my rugby journey like easy and flowing, where I don't have to worry about the smallest things? And
I also
I said-
can't imagine what
I
that
said,
call
no
must have
ways.
been like.
I said, no ways. I said, nah.
And you said, Jay-Z. Oh, what do you mean?
I was like, no ways, no ways. When I told my mom and like my family, they were like, my mom was like, okay, firstly, who's Jay-Z? Like,
Oh, bless.
yeah.
Bless
Like, who's
her.
Jay-Z? And I was like, nah, famous artist, whatever, married to Beyonce.
Yeah, as in, hello,
so once I
Jay-Z
mentioned,
and Beyonce.
Once I mentioned Beyonce,
Then
she
she's
was
like,
like,
ah,
oh,
okay,
now
then
I know,
mommy's with you.
So I was
Okay.
like, okay. Then obviously, like, she was like, oh, if they want you, and just go for it and just make the best out of it.
We've seen overseas, and I think specifically America, have been really good at this in that they market their teams and they market their athletes. So the athletes transcend the sport themselves and continue to have a really incredible career beyond sports, right? Because you can't play forever. It's physically impossible.
Yeah, 100%.
Although I'm sure you wish you could.
Yeah.
What I've identified and noticed is in the past, I would say maybe 8 years, our athletes are becoming stars just like that here in South Africa. And global stars, now where you're signed to Roc Nation, now where you have Nike deals. Talk to me about building a personal brand, which you have so successfully done. Was it something intentional? Or was it something like, oh, by the way, I'll post here and there? How does this work? Is it your management? I'm trying to understand how, as someone that is a Springbok player that has such an insane schedule, do you manage your own social media?
Yeah.
Do you post? Do you see the comments? Are you conscious of building a personal brand? Just talk to me about your
honestly,
thoughts around
like,
that.
I never thought about that. Like, I just thought social media was just like social media at the end of the day, and never think of you can actually build your brand, make money off it, or whatever. And once, obviously, signed with Roc Nation, they were saying they need to build a profile around what you like, who you are, like, do you dress well and everything. And I kind of struggled with that because I'm generally like a private person.
Yeah.
And they always say like whatever you post on the internet stays on the internet.
Yeah.
And like, so that's my mindset where I'm like just careful about like about things that I post on the internet because I'm a very private person, even though like people know me or whatever. And even still to this day, it's like, do I have to post this? Like, I don't feel like I look good in this or whatever. But at the back of my mind, it's like just building your brand and whatever. Because at the end of the day, like I didn't know what my brand was until like maybe last year or 2 years back.
What would you say is your personal brand?
My personal brand is just, I'll say I'm a very like people say like, you know when people say like you like love fashion and whatever. Like for me, it's like just showing who I am, like in
Just
whatever thing I
yourself.
am. In everything that I do, like on the field, off the field, like with the top, like the energy that we were talking about, like everything that I do is like energetic and also like showing help towards other people as well. Like I love the idea of like helping people and just being there for other people as well. Yeah.
I can really relate to that in that, so first of all, I'm very private. On my Instagram, you won't see my family, you won't see anyone I'm dating, you won't see, because first of all, they never chose that life.
Yeah.
This is it's our career, and by default comes, I guess, the fame or the recognition.
Yeah.
So when it came to deciding a personal brand, it's like, it feels kind of, is that conceited?
Yeah.
Is that weird? Like think of myself in a certain way. But I've wrapped my head around it in that, what do I stand for?
Yeah.
What do I stand for? And once you know what you stand for, it's very clear to put out content, because it's like, I stand for being able to express myself in fashion and clothes. I'm going to put it out there. I stand for the fact that I think men should be well groomed and do their nails and take care of their skin, because it makes them feel confident. It's something I'm going to put out there. I stand for the fact that men should mentor other men and help each other win in life.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's,
Do you know what I mean?
That it is.
So if you take yourself out of it and be like, what do I stand for? Cool. And then my content speaks to that. I like to close every conversation with the idea of, what is the legacy you wish to leave behind? So I'm sure there's so many goals and dreams you have for yourself, but when you leave the industry, when you walk away from rugby, what do you hope that the world thinks about Fassi and what he added to this world?
Yeah, see, that's a tough one. Like literally, I'm 27 and
You just started.
And I still want to play for so many years,
100%.
you know? But I think for me, it's just like the legacy that I would say I want to leave is just like each and every time I enter the field, they know that they're gonna get the 100% of me, and never like slacking, never like I guess faking injuries and or not wanting to play. But when I'm fit and I'm on the field, like I put my body on the line for the Springboks, for the Sharks, or whatever team that I'll play for in the future, and show the love that I have for the sport, and the people, obviously, like the fans that watch.
Perfection.
Yeah, I think that's the legacy that I would love to leave.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Happiness. Ish, you killed it, Maji. Clock it.
Hit it, man.
That's
man.
a wrap. We killed it.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to see it as well.
And that's a wrap. We out.
And cut.
Hello, beautiful people. You are watching Kickin' It with Kim Jayde. This is a very special episode because right now we are in Brooklyn, New York with undoubtedly one of the greatest sneakerheads in the industry to ever exist. Your influencer's favorite influencer. She's a brand consultant. She is an OG in the game. She's an entrepreneur, business owner, activist. What do you not do? Kixie Dixie in the house. Everyone's going nuts.